everyone, Shobha here, and this time I'm not going to talk to you about being a content specialist or a content writer or a content creator. I want to share something with you because I've gotten a little bit of exposure to the world of freelancing over the last few months, and it has been very exciting because I've got some learnings to share with you right now. And here goes. I've got 2 tips for you. The first thing is understand your cost. So what I mean by that is the first time when you start freelancing, one of the things that you're going to find is it's very difficult to understand how you would like to cost your product. And so the elements that I would suggest you look at is how much of time, effort, and money or expense you're going to incur in producing a complete product for your client or your customer. And by that, let me give you an example specifically. So, for example, if you're doing an article, let's say you're writing an article and you would probably need to figure out a few things in order for you to cost it better, right? So, for example, you would need to know, am I going to charge this by number of lines? Am I going to charge based on number of words? Am I going to charge based on number of pages? So once you've decided stuff like that, you might want to think about, am I going to charge differently? If it was for different sorts of platforms, or if you were repurposing work for different platforms, how would you then consider the efforts that you've put in for you to get that product out in a number of versions? You would also want to consider things like transportation. What if it's a long-term project or a medium-term project during which you will have to move to and fro between your place and your client's place? So all those things have to be factored in order for you to cost your product better before you even start talking about pricing to your client. So that's my first tip. And my second tip is loading for uncertainty. Now, what do I mean by that? Very often someone will come up to you and ask you, so how much is it for your X, for your widget, for your article, whatever it is you're selling? And it's very easy to give them a quick answer, a cookie cutter answer, but I would like to caution you against that, because very often clients are individual, are very different, and you need to customize your product for them so that they walk away completely happy. It's always important to remind them that the more uncertainty, or rather the more broad their requirements are, the more you have to load on the price for uncertainty. So that's what I mean by loading for uncertainty. So try and get them to scope the job with you as much as possible. And the best way ideally is for them to have thought through exactly what they want from you in order for them to keep their price absolutely in control, and for them to walk away feeling that they've gotten the best deal out of the work that you've done, and for you to feel gratified in terms of the returns that you get from that particular project. So those are my 2 tips. If I come across any more learnings, I will share them with you. As always, Shobha out.